I don't think you are ready.
There we go. All right, guys, here we are. You're here to figure this out somehow. We'll take the beers just because I don't know what they're good for, but they got to be good for something.
Oh, wait.
What?
I'm back at the room we started in.
Okay, so that was that. Okay, so let's see if we can find some different stuff this time. I'm going to pick up the pipes. I do have a rusty spray pump, but it says the canister is empty, so maybe I have to put something... Wait. I don't want to get drunk. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Okay, so the red is, or the blue is on. Let me turn the red on. Okay, red and green. Now it's making orange.
It just turned all of it off.
Hang on, I have an idea. You need orange at all?
Yeah.
Did that turn it to orange?
It turned one half of it, but I don't know how to get the orange to the thing.
I'm not sure what to do either. Okay, what were the numbers one more time that you saw on your side?
Top 1, 3, bottom 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Hang on, you gotta read it slower so I can write it down. Top 1, 3.
Top 1, 3, bottom 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7. 2, 5, 4, 6, 7 are bottom. So something about the top has to connect. I have numbers on the bottom of mine. So I have a number 1 and a number 3. So that connects your top something. And then I also have, oh, it made everything orange. How did it do that?
I did that.
Okay, so then I have 2, 5, 4 and 6, 4 and 6, and 7. My 2 is blue. Are you able to do anything with the orange?
No. Or yes, but I don't know how.
Well, try walking around, see if you can find something that you can pick up or any clues.
I have a corridor, and so I can't pick up anything.
Okay, now how do your kegs look again?
It's just 3 kegs connected by pipes in the middle.
Are there any colors or any differences between the pipes?
Nope.
Are there any levers or anything or any numbers on them?
Nope.
There's nothing to distinguish one from the other?
Except for the color, no.
Okay, you said the color. What do you mean the color?
The 3 colors in the middle.
What are the 3 colors in the middle?
Purple, orange, green.
Okay. So, let's see.
Maybe we have to get each color to a certain pipe.
Maybe. Or maybe I need to put a different kind of a pipe in it.
I'm guessing we need to get each color to its correct pipe.
I think I just accidentally turned off something.
Did that.
Oh, you did that? Okay, so on the bottom, I control 1 and 3 with the orange, and you control 2, 5, 4, 6, and 7. 4, 6, and 7.
You control the colors on those. I just have the pipes to make the colors go through, that's all.
So I can mix the colors for you, but we need to figure out what we need to do after that. Are there any other clues in the rooms?
No.
Is it just one room that you're in?
Yeah.
There's no machines or anything?
No.
Are there any plants or anything?
No.
There's no levers?
No.
Have you gone around to see if you can interact with anything at all?
Yes.
I show that yellow and a green bucket goes into a green mug, and then a yellow mushroom type thing, and a yellow mug goes into a red mug. I wonder if this
No, I
can...
don't have any of those.
I have 2 books, and one shows that we need red, a mug of red, a mug of yellow, a mug of green, and a bucket of purple.
Well, I don't have red.
Do you have buckets or mugs that you can pick up?
No. Pretty sure you have to get those.
I'm looking to see, but I can change the colors. We need to figure out what we can do. It can't be just on my end, girl. There's usually something that we do together.
Are you sure it's red and not orange?
Maybe orange? It looks red to me.
then it's probably orange.
I also have a let's see.
Other color.
What's that?
What other color?
So do you mean like on the, so I have one.
What do you need?
I don't know if I necessarily need them. I just have equations. Like, for instance, it shows what seed grows which plant. So, like, for instance, there's a packet of seeds somewhere, and it says that if you take, like, a packet of seeds with a purple plant with yellow tendrils coming out of it with a bucket of purple, it'll make the plant. So maybe we're watering plants and growing something. Do you have anything to grow up there?
Nope. I told you everything that was in my part.
Okay, I have also something that I can place, I have something that I can place cups into. I wonder if maybe, let me get another cup. Maybe I can change something about the cup.
I might have to give you the colors, and then you have to do the mug stuff.
Maybe, but I don't know how to fill the mugs or change them, so I'm trying to figure that out. But
I'm pretty sure I know how.
you think you know how?
1, 2, and 3 connect to the first, third, or second and third barrels.
First, second, and third barrels, you think?
Yeah.
So maybe if we change the colors, it'll change the color of the stuff coming out?
I don't think so.
It figures that I would get a phone call from a client right now.
Can't they wait?
They can wait a little bit, but I will have to take a break in a bit and call them back. So maybe, but let's see if we can figure this out real quick. So I can rotate the colors, but I can't put the cups in. Are there any other signs or symbols on your side? There's some wild vines on my side. Hey, Dunnerman! Hope you're doing well. How's life treating you? We're playing a, it's kind of a rough game. It's called We Were Here Together. We Were Here Forever. And it's a puzzle game where I have half the puzzle and then my daughter has half the puzzle, and we're trying to figure out how to solve it together. And we have to basically communicate.
And I've communicated everything I can to you.
I know. I'm not saying anything about your communication style. Maybe I can jump up here. I'm doing good, House Toots. Oh, see if we can get up here. I don't think it's gonna let me get up there. Let's see what she said. Hang on, she texted me really quick. I'll respond to this really quick. If you can look around your side, baby, and just see if there's anything that you can interact with or do. Just keep looking. I know, I'm gonna keep checking too. Almost done with this text guide. almost done. Okay. I sent that to her. She's doing good, just really busy with her work. She's going for like a medical thing, isn't she? See what we can figure out on this. I have these crazy vines growing down. Do you have any vines or any plant life growing down on yours?
Nope.
Wait, is this a different color? Let's see. Nope, it's just more beer. That's for
Drink
later.
the beer.
I don't want to drink the beer. She's an accountant. I got you. I got you. It's almost gonna be... Oh, what is this? I have a little train track. Do you have a little train track?
Nope.
Oh, I don't have my... I wonder... Is there a lever on the wall on your side?
Nope.
Because I'm wondering if we're supposed to send stuff back and forth through this little train track. For taxes. That is a tough job as well. Why don't you turn the colors on up there?
Already have.
I don't see that any of them are lit up. I just see orange. That's it. There's purple.
Still doesn't do anything.
See if I... This one. Make that green. That doesn't... There. There's one side that has fire coming out, but I feel like maybe there's a way to connect something to it. It just is coming out the end.
Yeah, well, I think you got the most of the puzzle.
I think I do, but I just don't know what to do. And I think just because I've got most of the puzzle, you probably have information on your side that's supposed to help me on what to do.
I literally do not.
And you're looking at stuff. I don't know if you're looking at everything.
I am. I've gone through every room.
Have you... But describe your rooms.
I already have.
Now, I know you've got the eggs.
Explain them all in detail.
This is this game. It's very frustrating. You just don't know what to do, and you have to have somebody willing to tell you. Oh,
I am willing to tell you. I've already told you everything I can.
Girl, don't be sassy. Okay. Oops. Maybe it's like that. And maybe I have to get the right pieces in. So maybe with this one. And then what I need to do... Oh, that turned completely off, but let me turn this off. Oh, that's interesting. Now that's glowing stuff. Let's see. That, put it down there. Oh my god. No, I don't want to drink that. Oh my gosh, all my controls are backwards now. Okay, hang on. Maybe we gotta light up the numbers. Oops. Maybe if I
That's
drink
what
another
I've been trying to say.
Oh my gosh, this is
But
worse.
you haven't been listening every time.
Hang on. Okay, I think I'm moving the right way now.
Exactly like that.
So, let's see. We have this one. What we're gonna do is like that, green. And then one. Okay. Oops. Okay. Now all my colors are lit up green. Are there any colors with the numbers? Maybe I need to mix different colors?
Nope.
The only...
Numbers are red.
What's that?
All the numbers are red.
They're all red on your side. They're all green on my side. Except for 2. 2 is the only one that isn't, and it just says green. But I don't see that there's anything to interact with. Let's drink just to get drunk for whatever reason. Oh, backward. This is gonna make me... That shuts off the whole thing. Okay, and then I can move like this, maybe. Okay, those, now most of them are purple. One and 3 is the top. So for me, 1 is yellow and 3 is what?
Keep it there.
Is it unlocking something for you?
No.
Now 3 is red. Okay, so maybe I need to do something on my side and you need to do something on... Huh?
I'm trying to figure out how to get the thing into the red or green.
Oh, you want it to be green?
No, can you...
Wait. Just remember yellow and blue make green. So tax season should be hitting here pretty soon, I'm thinking, Dunnerman. I know, like, there's got to be, like, everybody who had the extension is going to be wrapping up everything, but I know, it's something right. It's already on my mind. I can't believe how fast this year is going by. We got our taxes done really late. Our accountant always kind of has to do an extension. And so it's one of those things where I'll leave it for her. If she can do something. I had to change these.
Pretty sure I know how to do this.
What do we need to do?
It's what I need to do, not you.
Well, that's not true because I need to have the right pipes in the right order to give you colors to work with on the different ones. I can change them around for you.
Need to change the pipes in order to get it into the green, so no, you cannot do that.
I can do that too.
Well, then go ahead.
Well, let's see. I don't have that, a blue available. Or a yellow. Do you have a yellow color?
No.
Oh, there's yellow. Is there a blue as well? Blue disappeared.
Blue's already on.
You tried disconnecting red. Okay, hang on, hang on. Did that help?
Almost.
I've turned red on for you as well. Do you need me to change anything out? Because I might be able to remove some pipes to change the colors for you.
Go ahead.
From which one? Is there a number on yours that would be better?
No.
Okay, so which pipe or which color are you looking for?
I'm not looking for any colors.
Don't need any specific color?
No.
There's purple. What? Well, I thought you said purple. Or you didn't need any specific color.
I said I didn't need any specific color because I was working on green.
Green is a specific color. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you? What are you doing to your hair? We have no idea what we're doing yet. You're gonna do pigtails, that'll be cute.
You wanna play horror games later, Elizabeth?
I just was responding to a quick text.
What are you doing?
I'm just putting a pipe in one. Why?
Do that again.
Take it out or put it in?
Either one, I don't care.
I just took it out.
Put it back in. Take it out. I think you need to take out some pipes on yourself.
Okay, but we need to look at it. So I'm going to take out the next pipe. I'm going to take out my pipe on 3, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now what did that do for you?
Put it back in.
Let me change the direction.
Go back. There. No! Back.
Right there?
Through that direction.
What?
Go another that direction. No! The other direction! No!
Girl, that's the other direction. Let me go back one more. Here. How about this? I only have 4 directions.
Direction you went before.
I'm going the direction I went before.
I meant 1. Go 1 the direction you went.
I did. So maybe I need a different kind of a pipe in this one.
Go the direction the other way. Go the same way.
That's the same way. One.
Okay, go back. And different pipe.
Okay, what's the goal? Are you trying to get it through all 4?
Can you put it back?
I have to change out the pipe.
Change out the pipe. I meant do a different one of the pipes you have.
That's what I'm doing. But you need to watch your tone, please. Check that one. Is that one helpful?
No.
Okay, hang on.
You'd be saying more.
How about this?
No, that's even less helpful.
How about this one?
I need the one you had the first time around.
Okay, there you go.
You need to flip it so that it matches. Okay, there. Now can you go to the different spots with pipes?
Maybe. Here, how about this?
Switch the pipes.
I know that, Emily.
And then turn them.
How about this one? Did that help?
No, that D helped.
How about this?
Nope. Yes.
That helped?
Turn it around.
I can't, that's no pipe. How about this one?
Can you turn that one around?
That's all 4. Let me try this last one, okay? Hang on. How about that one?
Can you turn it around? Go back. Do that. Like go back 1. There.
Did that work?
Yes.
Okay, what did that do on your side?
It needs more.
Needs more what?
It needs to be on the green side of the dial.
Okay, hang on. That help?
No.
Is that a yes or a no?
I said no.
Okay, let me do this then. Hang on.
Wait, maybe that did help. No.
On.
It's a puzzle game.
So, we're trying to figure it out. So basically this game is a 2-person game where you're both put into separate rooms and she can't see what I'm doing and I can't see what she's doing. And we don't even know what the puzzle is because it's always something different. So what we have to do is we have to just keep solving on your side.
You know, Elizabeth, I could give you a secret look into my side if you don't tell my mom.
You don't need to, because that's just extra strain on your phone. Just play the game, girl.
No, it's not.
Emily.
I do this on my computer.
Emily. So she's trying to solve it on her side, and I'm trying to solve it on my side. And the hard thing is we don't know, other than with our communication and what we're telling each other, what the clues are. So the clues that she's given me is that she needs purple, orange, and green, and that top is 1 and 3, and bottom is 2, 5, 4, 6, and 7. So 2, 5, 4, 2 doesn't seem to do anything. I don't really know what this one is for. But those ones are on the bottom, and then here's 1 and 3. So these are going top. Somehow. And then I have control over like this red flame to bring it in, so that we could do red and blue. And we've got red, yellow, and blue. So we can make purple, we can make green, we can make all kinds of colors. But we're trying to figure out which pipes go where, so that we can go ahead and mix them and do something on her side. So she's got some pipes, I think, as well, that she can swap in and out. And we're trying to figure out how to solve this puzzle, or what even the puzzle is. What?
Did you just do something?
No?
Okay, I'm doing something. I'm scaring myself.
Why are you scaring yourself?
Don't worry about that.
Is it doing anything on your side?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm just trying to do all this for her, so that she can, I think, fill up kegs on her side with or purple, orange, and green. How's your weekend been? I was just telling Emily, I thought, I was surprised you guys didn't decide to do like a sleepover or something.
You need to do stuff on your side. No. Why did you turn it to purple?
Changing it, I think. How's that?
That's still green, but it hasn't changed.
What do you want me to do on my side? Change the color, change one of the...
Just flip the pipe.
Hang on.
Elizabeth said bussy, but she meant busy.
Maybe she meant bussy. Okay, I've got one on orange, it looks like.
What? I need it on green. Why did you change it to orange?
I just wanted to see what would happen. Hang on.
Can you change it back to green, maybe?
Fine.
And then flip the pipes. So I can actually figure out if this is correct.
How's that?
It's still not fully green.
What's not fully green? Is there a number that's not fully green?
Half the pipes, there's like...
Okay, but at the bottom of my pipes are numbers. Do your pipes have numbers at the bottom?
Yes.
Okay, so which pipes are not fully green?
Let's see. 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so stop being sassy. Not appreciated. Okay. How about that?
There.
Most summers are...
Now,
What?
can you like rotate the pipes?
Which one? Which pipe do you want me to rotate? What?
All of them.
Okay, are we going for a specific thing? I'm gonna rotate 3. How about that?
Okay, I just need to look to see. No. Just keep rotating it. Please.
Alright, let's try this.
Can you go back?
Go back to what?
Or change pipes?
I'm changing out pipes. So I just changed out 1.
No.
Okay, what else do you want me to do?
Just keep changing pipes and rotating them.
I can't change 5 and 6.
Then can you rotate them?
I just rotated, or I changed out the pipe on 6 and 7. And 5 and 6 I can't do anything with. There's no pipe to rotate that. I can rotate 3, 1, and 6 and 7.
Can you rotate 3, 1, 6, and 7? For that?
Alright, I'm going to rotate 6 and 7. Are you ready?
Yes.
I rotated it 1.
Keep rotating, please.
1 more. It's the exact same as it was before because this is the straight thing, so there's no point in rotating it anymore.
Okay, next one.
Alright, I'm gonna go to 3, which I can rotate. Hang on, I gotta see what happens. It was so cute, Crab. Oh, it's pretty cute. Ah, that's really cute actually right now. I'm happy it kept the cute eyes. Look at how cute that face is.
See what I have to deal with, Elizabeth?
What? Okay. Thank you for being here, Crab, by the way. How's your weekend been? Okay, I rotated 3.
Can you rotate it again?
There you go.
Rotate it again. Okay, rotate it one more time.
Enjoying the last moment of it.
Another time.
It only has 4 rotates, girl. Come on.
Can you rotate it back?
There, that's...
Can you rotate it back?
Okay, we've already established this appears to be the right way for this one.
Yes.
Okay, is there anything I need to change on 1? If I rotate that, it's going to change the colors.
Probably not, but I don't know how to do this any other way.
Alright, let's try this.
It won't do anything.
I can make it purple.
Purple doesn't do anything either.
That turns it back to green. So that one changes the colors.
I don't understand this. This is as far as we can go, but I'm sure we need to go a different way.
This is the only one that I've got that's extra, and it's the one that's all 4 sections. Did that help at all?
Yeah.
We're on chapter 7, Elizabeth. And this is the second game we played, but I don't know if we're going to stream. We have 2 other games that we can play. I don't know if we're going to stream it or maybe just play it together. We'll see.
No, this is entertainment at its finest.
Are you doing anything on your side, Em?
No, I'm waiting for you to do.
There's nothing I can do on my side unless I change the colors. Do you want me to do green or not?
No, I need green.
Green?
Need to. Yes.
So what do you change on green?
Nothing.
You don't need me to change anything, so you're waiting for what then?
Help figure it.
I can't help you figure out your part, baby. I'm doing my best. I'm trying to give you as many details as I can. But you need to tell me as well.
Not many details, but you need to figure out something on your side, because I've done everything I can do.
I'm trading out 2, okay? We don't know, Crab. That's the problem. We're trying to figure it out. In this game, she's in one room and I'm in the other. And so it's a literal puzzle game. How about that?
That stays the same.
That stays the same?
As far as we can go, but you need to do something on your side.
Okay, but what are you trying to get me to do? You can't just say I need to do something on my side. What are you looking for on your side?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying you need to do something on your.
Okay, I just swapped out the pipes. Are you looking for, like, is there a pipe that needs to fill up, or what needs to happen?
I don't know. That's why I'm saying you need to look on your side.
Okay, so she doesn't know, basically. I have the colors turned off.
Actually, I'm trying to figure something out.
Okay. Yeah, I know. So here's how this game works, and it's different every single time. So, for instance, I just spawn into this room, and I have to figure out what it is. And each of us has little clues on our side, and we have to be able to communicate to each other what they are. Like, for instance, this is one of my clues.
I've communicated everything I can, but you need to look around more. Cause
Listen, you need to stop. I'm not talking about you. I'm explaining the game. So, it creates a lot of sassiness for her, apparently. But there's this little guide. It looks like we need to grow some fruit. And she's given me the information that the top is 1 and 3, and bottom is 2, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I think I'm on the bottom. I'm in like a cellar. And I think she's actually above me, maybe.
I believe I'm the one in the cellar. You're the one in the greenhouse.
I'm definitely not in a greenhouse. I'm in a cellar.
What about the vines?
I've got some vines in the cellar, though. And so there's this, which is a pulley, which does not appear to work yet, but it has a little track here, so I think it's going to unlock a little train. There's this machine here that I've got that I can move things around, but I can't put anything in it. I don't know what it does yet. I've got this thing. I've got some beer kegs, which if I drink, make my controls backwards. So I can get drunk if I wanted to, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Now I got some booze. And I've checked and they're all the same color. They all spout the same color. And then... back really. Okay, I'm going to use a machine on my side. Tell me if it does anything on your side. So I'm not in the pipe room, I'm in the other main room. And I can put 2 cups here. And I can pull right here. It goes into this machine. which appears to go into a different room.
Nothing for me.
Does nothing for you? It just steals my beer. And so these are all the clues that we have, other than the fact that I found these little, these pipes. Go in here real quick. And we can swap the colors on this, but we're not quite sure what to do. Maybe we need to start with purple, Emily, because that's the first color.
Let's go ahead.
Wait. There we go. We've got purple. Does that help in any way?
No.
Do any of the pipes on your side need to be changed?
No.
Everything just got shut down for me. This switch right here just will turn on and off red. So it connects red, it connects this pipe right here, and it'll connect the red flame to here. And we've got red, and then she's got control of turning on red. I think I can turn on yellow, and then she turns on blue. So we have red, yellow, and blue for the primary colors. But other than that, we have no idea what we're doing. And I can't see her side. If we could see each other's sides, it would make it a lot easier because, you know, then you'd have all the pieces of the puzzle. Maybe I go under here. I creep around. And so we have these numbers. I can't see that 2 connects to anything. I have no control over 2. But on her side, I don't know if she has the same pipes and the same connections, or if she's turning different ones. Like she might be connecting 4 and 5. I don't know. But this is pretty much how all of the puzzles are. It's a lot of like, I don't know what the heck is going on until all of a sudden something clicks and you're like, oh. But it really does require both of us actively trying to work together and communicate with each other and switch things around.
We've actively tried to work together with you.
I'm not saying that you're not, Emily.
I know, but you aren't looking around.
I have been. So I'm going to swap this side. I'm swapping 6 and 7 right now.
Okay.
Is that helpful or not?
Yes.
Do you want me to rotate it again?
No, can you rotate a different one?
Yes. See.
That just turned off purple, but I got to where we need to be.
I think I turned purple back on. How's that?
But the thing is, you need to turn a different one.
Need to turn a different?
It's not there yet. That's...
Done?
Yeah. But now purple's off.
How about that?
No, that's even further.
Further away, I'm going to rotate this one. How's that?
It's closer.
How about that?
Yeah, it's the same.
Now it's the same.
It's partly where we need to be, but we need to get one more rotate on one of them.
excuse me. Let me try rotating this one and just tell me. I'm going to rotate it 4 times in the same direction. Tell me if any of them work.
Nope. Almost.
None of that?
No.
I'm going to swap out the pipes again. Okay, that's got the one with all sides, so it's not going to matter if I rotate it. How about this? I've changed out 6 and 7. Is that helpful at all?
No. That's helpful.
How about that?
Even less helpful.
How about that?
That's as far as we can go, apparently. I'll try something. Try whatever you did before back.
This one?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get him to the kegs?
Trying to get it to red.
The bread? What's happening? What's blocking it?
I don't know.
Okay, but are you... So you filled up all the funnels with the purple, right?
There.
Did you get it?
Doesn't
What?
like everything else we've tried. It's useless.
It's not you. There's something we're missing.
Well, then you're missing something on your side, because I've done everything I can.
Okay, I've rotated it 1 time. Did that help at all?
No.
How about that?
That's just where it was. Which is the right, correct place where it was.
Not this one?
No. You need to look around. On your side.
See. Why's that blue and not? How about that? Did that help at all?
No.
Okay, let me try this. Hang on.
If you're rotating the pipes, it's not to do with the pipes.
Well, I can't think of anything else it might. So I changed out 6.
Maybe you need to look more in the room.
This is so fun.
I know, right? It's so fun to be ignored.
I'm changing things around to try to help you.
I'm saying you need to look around the room, not change the pipes.
All right. We had to have a discussion. There's really nothing. This is one that I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do.
I'm not sure either, because I just have a room and a hallway and neither prove any information.
Yes. So I've got this. Let it rotate. But I can't put anything here. A little steam machine of some sort. I can't pick that up. I've got my books here that say something about those, and this something about the plants. I want to interact with this little clampy thing, but I can't. There is a clamp there, but it doesn't do anything. So, the only other thing that's here is this thing, but I was told this is for later. This is for a later puzzle. We have a friend named Hopeful Rabbit who is good at these types of things. I'm not really sure what we're supposed to be even doing with this, if anything. But apparently this is for later. Doesn't turn. It looks like those should connect. But I don't really know. This is the only other thing that I have to play with, and there's nothing about it. It's like an operate northeast. The compass with different escapes, and I can't do anything with it yet, I don't think. Let's get a couple of beer things. Okay, we have 2 of those. There's a hissing noise. Why is this pipe hissing?
They do that.
This one hissing? I don't hear this one. Just this first pipe is hissing. Okay, maybe... Are there any levers or anything that you can open on your side?
I've already told you no.
Go look again.
I have. I flipped a lever there. Turned everything off.
This is the one that I think... we needed help on the last one, and I feel like we're in the same position again. Where we just can't seem to get it done. You know what we should do is switch spots. You want to try switching spots?
Sure, maybe you can see what I'm actually working with.
Alright, we're gonna do, instead of a total cheat, we're gonna switch spots, which is not allowed. We're definitely cheating, so don't judge me. Come on. You come over here, I'll sit over there.
I don't know how you play with this teeny tiny keyboard.
All getting good.
Is that what it's called? Oh, you have a pipe that isn't even connected up here.
Yeah, because there is nowhere to connect. Beer plus green bucket equals green beer. Weird fish plus beer equals red beer.
I'm looking around to see what you're dealing with on your side.
So you don't need to drink the beer, you need to connect it with the different colors. Not yellow, it's the beer.
There's one that's beer, but then that's also one of those things where...
No, both of them are beer.
Hang on, I'm looking, girl. I see everything is purple, but there's no pressure.
See why I kept saying there was nothing now?
Well, you can go look on your side, though. Wait, no. That didn't work. But it did increase the pressure, so sometimes when I'm flipping the pipes, it's increasing the pressure. So we gotta get it all the purple with the increased pressure.
I already tried, it doesn't do. No matter how much pressure or how little pressure you get, it doesn't.
I need to get it. I need to see if I can get it all the way up to the green to fill it. Now, on your side, are you able to change anything up?
What do you?
Try rotating one of the spots. Because I think we need to get it to full pressure, so there's something missing.
I've already gotten it pressure.
Okay, and it didn't do anything?
No.
Well, let's try again. It's getting closer to full pressure. It's 2 away. That reduced it. That made it go back up. That reduced it. So make it go back up and leave it there for just a second. Let me think. Did you have any other pipes on your side, or just these 3?
Yeah, so it's 4.
Okay, just says 4 rather.
See why I kept saying I couldn't do anything?
Okay, I've got every single light on my side is purple. And it's only at half power.
Tried to get it to green because getting it to red wouldn't work, but the thing is, no matter if you get it to green or red, it still doesn't work. And you cannot physically get it all the way to green.
Okay, so how about... let's try orange then. If we can't do purple, let's try orange.
It's with every color.
There's broken windows on your side that I can...
That's where the guy talked to me. Let's see. That's what those are for. If you look through it, it doesn't do.
Okay, so we're 3 away from green. I don't really understand, honey.
You're telling me to look around, but I only have a hallway in that room.
Well, I mean, I don't really see anything on the other side either. There's really, like, no information.
There isn't.
I'm totally cheating right now. Also, why the heck does your phone have 70 tabs open? Like, seriously, close them down. Literally, you have one with 47 tabs. Jeez, Louise is right. Here, you do your side.
Alright, guys. I don't know. for orange. Try that. We're totally cheating on this one. I'm just... I need, like, a clue. Okay, so we have to arrange the pipe so that there are no leaks in any of the rooms.
But you can't.
Well, that's the thing, is that we have to figure out the right way to do it. With me giving you certain colors and you giving me certain colors so that we plug all the leaks. There should never be any backfill. And if we can figure that out, then maybe that's what we need to do. So, let's give it a shot. Let's pick a color.
Green.
Green? Okay. So, turn off red then.
I don't have red.
Alright, turn on blue.
Blue's already on. There's no leak.
But we have to connect them now. That's not. So. Okay. Okay, I've got the first one with no leak. That's not gonna. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, take all your pipes out real quick.
Position. Okay, for the first one, you need to take the 3-prong one like this. That way, on the first.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, you need to, for the second one, you need to take the curvy one, and you need to do this.
Okay, are you just cheating and looking it up?
Oh, we've been here for too long, Mother.
Emily, Brooke,
It's been an hour, Mother.
Emily,
We've been stuck on this for... Please.
don't be a baby.
I'm sick of this room. For the last one, you need to put it straight this way.
Okay, but there's still a leak in here.
Oh, wait, sorry. Mine was the wrong way.
Yeah, fix your stuff.
Wait.
I still have a leak on 2. Or 3. Now it's all blue.
How am I supposed to fix the leak? Why do I have 10 notifications in Steam?
Why do you have 70 tabs open?
Because
Alright, can you fix your side?
I'm trying to, but I don't know how to without you having to fix your side. Did you put them how you're supposed to?
As far as I can tell, I did.
Okay, so the first one needs to be like this.
It's the T. Yep.
Now this one needs to be like this. at
So
the
it's
top.
at the top. Okay, let's swap it to the top then.
And then the last one needs to be like this.
I have a leak then.
It needs to be like this.
Yep, I know it is like that.
Okay, there. Green is done.
Okay, it filled green.
Yep.
Okay, let's just try ourselves with the next two colors then. Come on, we can do this.
The next one, I don't think we can do this by ourselves. At least.
Okay, I'm gonna do orange.
Yep, let's do orange.
Turn off blue.
Okay, so blue is turned on. Turn on red.
Okay, I think I have one, but I don't know if there's anything on your side that you can extend it. Because I need you to turn it on the other ones. Are you able to?
No.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it.
Okay, I think I extended it. Tell me if you want a hint for how to do the pipe.
I think I got it. Did that work?
Nope.
Okay. What?
Do you want a hint?
No.
Oh, I think you're gonna need a hint.
How about that?
Definitely not. I am about ready to just give you a hint.
That work?
Nope. Just please take the hint. It's just one thing.
What?
You only need 2 pipes. We both only needed 2 pipes for this one.
What are the 2 pipes?
So you need one of the curled, one of the ones like this,
Yeah.
and then you need the straight one.
Okay, but I've got 3 pipes that I need to fill in order to plug all the holes.
You only need to do 2.
How?
Well, you said you want to do it by yourself.
Right. Alright, Alex.
You're getting close. There it is.
Did it fill it?
Yep. Now time to do purple. Alright, what do you need me to do for purple?
Turn off yellow and turn on blue.
Let
Turn on blue.
I have.
I don't... Oh, wait. Blue's not on in any of mine.
There. Okay. You're
Did that work?
almost. You're pretty close. You need all 3 for this. And there it is.
Alright, that would have been... What?
I got a giant carnivorous plant. It's got big teeth.
Okay, so now that we're past that part...
I'm scared to walk into this place.
Well, walk in that place and tell me what clues you have.
Alright, so the first big clue... Ah, shoot, little clue. the first big clue is there's a giant carnivorous plant. It has 5 spiky leaf petals and big sharp teeth. It looks like a Venus flytrap, and there's a tooth slit in its bottom.
Are there any seeds? Is there a way to plant?
And then there's 3 or 2 small ones with 4 of the petal things and smaller teeth, and a few budding ones, it looks like.
Then maybe this is where we need to plant plants. Is there anything else?
So the next thing is there are giant dipper plants, I believe they are. 3 giant dipper plants in a large thing. I have a purple, green, and orange. I'm able to make the purple, green, and orange buckets. There's a table where I have to grow the plants, I suppose. I have different types of seeds, which I'm guessing you're going to need for the stuff you have downstairs.
No, I think I need to read them to you so you can cultivate.
No, you need them because I have the other half of the train, and I have to put stuff into the so this on the train. So you're gonna need to go in the second room.
Send me the train, and that way I can send you the yellow beer.
Anything in the train right now?
Just send me the train so I can send you beer.
No, you need that. You're the one who can do that. The 2 giant machines in there are how you do that.
Send stuff this way?
I send the seeds and the buckets you need to make things.
Okay. You're coming through really loud, by the way. It's hurting my ears.
Alright.
So, let's try to figure this out. I'm not quite understanding everything, but I'm going to try to work with you, okay?
Give me a description of the plants you need.
I don't really know, because I don't know where I'm even going to...
To the book. While I was on your side, next to the book that has all the...
Okay. Lower it down a little bit, girl.
It has the plants you need to make, and also the type of buckets you need.
I think I need a green bucket. Send me a green bucket.
Well, first I gotta start planting the plant.
So the plants that I'm gonna need, you're gonna need to do a purple bucket with the purple seed.
Okay, can you explain the seeds you need?
Explain
Explain what they look like.
Okay, so send the purple flower with the yellow tendrils coming out on the bottom. It's sort of bell-shaped.
Green tendrils?
What?
The green tendrils.
They look yellow to me.
Well, they're green, so I got...
Okay, well, anyway, I need one of those in a purple bucket.
Okay, you need the one with the blue middle, correct?
What?
You need the one that has a blue middle and, like...
Looks like an egg in wings.
Yeah, you need...
Yeah.
Okay, and explain the last one. Second last one.
What do you mean the second to last one?
What are the other plants you need?
So the yellow one, it looks like a yellow misshapen banana with leaves on the end and a green cup. And then there's one where it's like 3 eggplants all together and an orange cup. Or red, I don't know.
Eggplant?
It looks like 3 eggplants or berries all together. They're like eggplant-shaped berries.
I think I know. I think this is the right one. Okay, what's the next one?
For which one?
Do you need any more plants?
Those, I just need the 4. So send it to me.
Okay, well they gotta grow first.
I need the seeds. I don't need the grown plants. I need the...
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I can send 3 right now, and then I'll send...
I do need a yellow mushroom with weird pimples on it.
Can you send that chain back?
Maybe.
I'm pretty certain you need...
There. Oh, shoot. I should have sent you.
I'm pretty sure you grown plants. Also, I don't need anything. I need to grow you the stuff and send it to you.
Okay, well, let me know when you're ready. Yeah, I need you to grow me a yellow weird plant.
I'm growing it now.
The weird mushroom.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to water them.
Probably need beer. That's what I probably need to make for you. You need to send me a green bucket and
Send me the beer.
okay, but also send me a green bucket.
You need to mix beer and the green bucket.
Yep, I know. I can probably mix things for you, and you probably need to grow them. So, for instance, to grow the purple plant, you need a purple bucket. And if you have buckets, you can probably do that one by yourself. It's a purple flower shape.
With the beer.
What?
I think I need the green mixture to grow them.
You need, so for the blue one with the wings, the egg and the wings, you need just beer.
I don't remember which one I did for that one. Also, I'm pretty sure those are the things you need to mix.
I think you need to water it because it says the seeds plus beer equals growing the plant.
Okay, but are you sure it's beer?
Yes, it's yellow.
Because it doesn't do anything.
Maybe send or try watering the purple plant with the tendrils with the purple bucket.
Well, I need a purple bucket.
And send me a green bucket.
I sent you one. Ooh, I just accidentally drank the beer.
Hope you enjoy.
This is underage drinking.
Inappropriate, Emily.
I'm committing a federal crime. I need the train back.
Okay, I got the green mug for you.
Yes, please do call the cops.
Thank you, Crab. Okay, so I sent you a green beer. That's for the yellow banana. And now I need you to send me a weird mushroom thing that probably needs to be watered with the beer.
It won't let me water them with the beers.
I don't know then. I don't know.
You need to mix them with the beers.
Well, then send me the seeds.
No, I need to grow the flower. I'm saying, but I don't know how to grow the flowers.
Well, on my side, what it shows is that the seeds plus, like for instance, the banana, the weird banana, plus a green pint equals a grown banana. A grown misshapen banana.
I'm stuck. I'm no longer stuck.
You need the purple bucket. Why'd you send me the purple bucket? Thank you, Crab. We're gonna try. Next week is gonna be some Dave the Diver. But thank you for hanging out with us for a little bit. Yeah, I know. We've gotten through the majority of this without cheating. For whatever reason, this one has had the most cheating because we're just like, oh, the music changed.
What am I doing?
Did something, the music changed. It fell the can.
I don't know what I just did.
I don't know, but you did something because the whole music changed. What are you doing? You get eaten?
I'm about to try.
Gonna die?
Maybe?
What'd you do?
I don't know. Ugh, this water looks gross.
Do you need me to maybe do something for you? Like a ladder? You need a ladder? There's something over here with a ladder.
Yes, probably.
Hang on, I'm moving real slow.
Ladder.
Okay, hang on.
Mother, you're about to drown your child. I figured out what I need to do for the water, but the thing is, I need you to do something with the ladder.
Okay, hang on. Is that working?
Oh.
Okay. Hang on. What are we gonna do here?
I'm pretty sure I just have to accept my fate.
I think you may die, honey. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm dead.
How about that? Is it working? Is there a ladder?
No.
There's no ladder?
No.
I've got one of the ladders working.
Wait, it's working. You got.
I got you a ladder?
No, because you haven't moved one of the bottom ones. You gotta move one.
A bottom one? I don't know what that means.
One of the ones closest to the bottom. Stop moving that one.
I can't move the one at the bottom. It's stuck in place.
Positive you can. No, move that one back.
Now they're not moving. Does that work?
No.
Okay, stop panicking. You think I'm doing nothing about it? I'm trying everything I can.
Well, you need to move the ones closest to the bottom.
That's not...
Oh, wait, I need to tell you the symbol.
What symbol?
There's different symbols for each part of the ladder. You need to go to the symbols.
Okay, I think I understand.
But I need to drown first.
Okay, I think I understand. So I've got to move the ones on the bottom first. Our journey has ended. Blub blub.
I drowned to death.
I don't know what you did to, like, Kill yourself.
So I found out how to get the water, but the thing is, once I get it, the water begins to rise because it's a well. Move the ladder so I can escape.
Okay, so let me get over there first, and then you start looking at it, okay?
So you need to get over there, and I need to tell you which symbol it is.
There's no symbols on my side.
Look around.
I just have, like, this thing that I need to interact with. There's a north. It's like a compass. Is there north, south, east, and west?
Okay. Can you move the compass?
No, I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ladders. 5 different ladders.
What are the things? Because I have 6 symbols, but you only need to move a few, so tell me what direction the things are pointed in.
You have a compass, so I have 2 ladders that are at north. I have...
It's useless.
What?
Or actually...
Here we go.
Okay. North is useless. So, for the bottom one is... that one is north... south-north.
South-north. South-north are opposites, but I just activated one. Is that helping?
No, south, east, west, northeast, northeast, bottom is northeast.
Okay, let me see what I can do.
You do northeast first!
Hang on. Hang on.
That does not, go back one, 2, on that one you're on!
What do you mean? Hon, you don't even know what I'm talking, or what I'm looking at. Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to get it connected to northeast, so hang on. I'm not doing anything. Okay. So when they're connected and they're actually turning. There, is that better?
Now the next one.
Okay, go to the next one. Okay, what is the next one?
Just go to a different one. Ideally the northeast.
How about this one?
That's not northeast!
That's northeast for me. Okay.
Okay, stop! I said stop!
Okay, it stopped. Now what?
One off, can you just do the one on the bottom?
I'm trying, girl.
Northwest! Move it once. Move the last one you have available. Please.
Trying. Try this.
There. Move it again. There, stop.
Okay. You told me to stop!
I told you to stop before you moved it again. Now I'm gonna drown.
Okay, I don't understand what's going on.
Stop.
Okay. I need some warning. Listen, mine, it's just curling, it's turning. And so when you're saying stop, I'm having to break the chain. No. So heat glue when it's about to come around. But listen, look at me. So for this one, is that last one that I did, is that the one you did first?
Yes.
Okay.
Try not to drown.
Okay, so let me
Okay,
get
can
this
you
set
get
up.
down there?
Let me get it set up before you do anything. Okay, it's set up to turn that one.
Okay. It's coming around. Okay, there. Okay, so actually, there's another bottom one. There's another bottom one you need to do before that. Wait, never mind. Okay, so the other one is coming. The one you do first. Got the position wrong. That one needs to go one more. It's coming around. Okay, it's coming around.
Did it work?
Yep. One.
Try this. Is that working?
Yeah. That one just came. But
Thank you, love.
thank you. That one's.
Did we stop it?
Yeah. Next one.
Okay, let's see.
Next one.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know how to do this one.
Can you? I'm about to drown.
Girl, I'm trying.
The water's up quite far, mother.
Is that working?
No, that's the very top one. I need you to do the next one. Or else I'm a...
Oh.
Okay, it's coming around.
It work?
Yep. Okay, now the next one if you can. It's coming around. That worked. Okay, last one.
Thank you, baby.
Last one.
I'm setting it up. Hang on.
Okay. Coming around.
There we go. We did it. Okay. Now, was that so drastic?
I'm trying to be calm, but the panic sets in. It's hard.
I know, but you need to learn how to deal with that. Gotta learn how to be nice and calm through it.
Okay, what do you need with the blue one with the wings? What color do you need for that one?
It's just a beer, so if you want to send the thing over to me with a green bucket, I'll send you a beer.
Might need a beer to help it continue growing if you can.
Mom.
Oh, right.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, now what color do you need to go with this one?
That one's with the blue one. It's just pure beer.
Okay, I'm sending the blue one over. What's the next one you need?
If you send me a green bucket, I can make you a green mug for the banana.
Okay.
You just need a purple bucket for the purple flower with the green or yellow tendrils. What am I supposed to do with this?
Look on your thing.
I just have a book that tells me how to grow them. It doesn't say what to do with them.
Yeah, it does.
I can put them in my machine.
Maybe I need to do something with it.
Yeah, I think you might need to do something with it. So I'm going to move it back to you, but I need a green bucket and a yellow mushroom. Oh, my back hurts so bad.
I'm sending a purple one too, so if you can make both of those beers, I can grow. What's the...
You just need a purple bucket.
Huh?
You just need a purple bucket.
Oh. Can you send the purple bucket back then?
Just, if you have the green thing, I'll send you a green one.
Also, you have like a tea there of what you need to do with them.
I do have one thing, I just don't know what to do with it yet. It's where I have to combine 3 things.
Are you almost ready to send it back?
Yep, it's coming.
Kinda wanna know what the green beer does if you drink it.
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Okay, is there anything else?
I just need the weird yellow mushroom.
Okay, what do you need to grow that?
I don't know, it doesn't say. I'll give you a beer, maybe. You could try that.
Why don't you create one of the things that your key gives you? Oh wait, never mind. I got the weird mushroom. I'm sending it over.
Okay. Oh, nope, that's not the right one. I don't know what that is.
You said weird yellow mushroom.
This one is sort of like a big bulb with a cap, and it almost looks like it has a funky face because it has 2 little circles that are kind of off to the side on the top, and then a big circle that looks like a weird mouth, and then it has kind of like a circle on the side as well.
I have that, I don't think. Look, but I I don't think I have that.
Maybe if I combine 2 items, I can make it? Because it's like a... It almost looks like a...
Wait, never mind, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. I'm sending this one over.
Okay. You didn't put the weird thing in it, though.
What weird thing?
Mushroom.
I did.
I just got a little thing back. I got the beer back.
Oh. I accidentally took the yellow thing I put in there before and forgot to place it in there.
Okay, let's try this. Okay, this is gonna be for the weird berry thing. It looks like 3 eggplant berries.
What 3 eggplant berries?
So there's a plant to grow that's these 3 eggplant berries.
I don't know if I have that one, but I can look around.
They're sort of like a purpley pink.
I don't think I have that.
You gotta have it over there somewhere. It's probably somewhere kind of funky, but if you don't have it, you don't have it. Maybe we're supposed to combine items in this weird machine over here.
Well, do you have any key? Wait. I have a key for potion.
I don't have a key. I have a candle.
I have a key on how to make potion.
Okay, what do we need to make a potion?
Plus, like beer plus banana equals white potion, and then purple plant plus white potion is green potion, and blue plus wavy blue wings plus wavy mushrooms is blue potion.
Okay, well send me.
And the eggplant mushrooms is the red thing.
Okay, so maybe we need to make the potion. So let's start with just the first potion. So what do we need?
I think I have to get all of the plants first.
Okay.
But I just don't know where the... Oh, also... Oh. So, the red potion, the blue potion, and the green potion creates a black potion, which murders the plant, I think. So we gotta murder the plant, because I think it's blocking a doorway.
Okay, so we're trying to kill the plant. So let's get to it. So you need to tell me what you need, and I can combine them, I think, over here into potion.
So, can you find the purpley plants?
I don't have any seeds over here.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yep, the only thing I have is a rusty spray pump, and it says the canister is empty. Oh, I bet you need that with the black potion for the plant.
Yeah, probably. But you see, I don't know where the purpley plant is.
I don't know. You can look around in it while we make the potions. You said a beer plus banana is the first potion we need?
Yep, beer plus the banana.
Why don't you send me a banana?
So I sent you 2. So I think you can make 2. So for the purpley mushroom thing, the beer and the banana makes the white potion, which connected with the purple thing makes the green potion, which is one of the potions we need.
Okay, hang on. So I need the beer and the banana to make the white potion, and then the flower and the white potion.
Potion plus the other thing I sent you.
Okay, the purpley flower.
And then I can send you the other 2 you need to combine if you send it back.
I'm not sure. It won't let me put these in, so I think I'm gonna have to do this. I might have to risk losing a banana. Let's just try it.
Oh wait, add the 2 of those things in there.
Oh, I think we lost the banana. You need a new banana.
Can you send me another beer?
Yeah.
If that's what we use to collect the banana.
No, I think the banana is green, but I think I need I need that one anyway, and you need to send me a green bucket.
I'll send you a green bucket. Send back the train.
Okay. So I'm not sure how to put things into this thing.
Like, I think you need to put those in there, and then once you put those in there, you need to connect or pull the lever, and I think those might create the thing you need.
That's what I think too, but I think it's gonna have to be the potions, because when I put the banana and that in this, I can make beers, but I can't make potions. Do you have anything that you can use?
So you know that big yellow cauldron looking thing?
That's what I used to try to make it the potion, and it just ate the banana.
Okay, but did you put both of the things you needed in there?
Yep, the banana and the beer.
So...
Why'd you send me this weird coral blue thing?
Because you need that and the winged one to make the blue potion.
I'm not sure. I might be able to combine the potions, but do you have a machine on your side?
I
can try to combine them, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna die.
No. You have to do it on your side.
Is there a specific order? Does it need to be blue thing first and then wavy thing?
It doesn't give me an order.
It doesn't show you this plus this?
No. Still trying to find the purple plant things.
Alright, we might just lose our thing here, so...
Oh, I'm blind.
Oh, I got one. I got one. Okay. I have a blue potion.
I'm just a little bit blind. I had the eggplants here the entire time. So you have the blue potion. Can you make the white potion? And then the green potion?
You need to send me another banana. I think I sent you the green thing. Or the green beer.
Oh, okay. Okay, I think I have to plant a new banana.
Yeah. Now, you said it was a banana plus beer, right?
Banana plus beer. Banana plus beer And then I'm gonna send you the eggplant. You need to mix that with the mushroom guy to create the other potion.
Let's just do one potion at a time. Let's just get banana or the white potion, okay?
Okay, so if you get the white potion by mixing yellow, and did I send the train over?
You did.
So if you make the white potion by combining beer and banana, you've already created.
Hang on, you cut out at the end there.
You've already created the blue potion, correct?
Yeah, so beer and banana is not right because that's not working.
It's an orange bucket.
It's an orange bucket?
Yeah.
Okay, then you need to send me another green bucket. Let me send this back.
Yeah.
That's important. You need to know if they're buckets or not because it could mess up the whole recipe if you give me the wrong one. It just eats the ingredients and then we have to start over.
I'll send you the orange bucket as well. I need a green beer.
Yep.
Tell me when you sent the green beer.
I have to mix it first. Almost done. It's gonna be on its way in a sec.
So you've got the orange bucket now.
Yep.
And the banana, if you mix those two to create the white potion. And then you mix the purple plant that you have with the green tendrils with the white potion. That creates the green potion. You have the green.
Hang on. One step at a time.
So you have the white potion.
Yep.
So now you put the white potion and that thing.
Now I've got a green potion.
So now you've got the green potion, now you've got blue and green, so now you need to mix the mushroom guy with the eggplants to get the red potion.
I need the mushroom guy then.
I sent you the mushroom guy.
I've used everything that you have, so.
No?
I have the eggplant thingy.
The mushroom guy, I don't know what.
I had to use it to make the red beer, remember?
Okay. I'm sending a mushroom guy. The mushroom guy plus the eggplants equals red. And then in the thingy, you mix red, blue, and green potions to create the black. Put that in the mixy thingy, and then in the spray gun, and then you have to send it to me, I think.
Right, let's try. Oh yeah, we made some poison.
Okay, now put it in the thing that has.
Oh, no. Place. Hang on. What's wrong?
I just watched the part where you almost wasted it.
Oh well, at least we know how to do it. I think it's still there, so try that. Maybe that'll make these vines in here go back too.
Alright, we have 2 of the soul stones.
Okay, my door opened. There's probably going to be another cutscene, I'm thinking.
Yeah. Of the needed soul stones so far.
I don't even know where the souls are. Oh, here's the abbot.
Yeah, because I have to collect the soul stones.
There's a weird button. Oh.
No. Where is it? Did you take it? It's all right if you did. We'll get in trouble. You must return it to me.
No. You're lost. I'm looking for my father.
The king was never meant to pass. It has been displaced. Temporarily. Absurd.
He found out in Egypt. He's been after it for years.
No. The fool.
Would risk everything for the chance of eternal life.
I can't hear you because I'm in a cutscene. I can't hear you during the cutscene, baby. What's up?
Okay, so my cutscene, the same guy told me this is the place where the last soul stone is.
I wonder if you're working with the jester, because on my cutscene, it sounded like it was one of the princesses that has been arguing with maybe the abbot, and he was looking for something. He was like, "Where is it? Where is it?" And then she was like, "You don't have it? I will tell the king." And then he was like, "No, it's been temporarily misplaced." And so then it was something where I think basically the jester, he was like, he took it. He's been after eternal life for years. But I think it's the same thing. Remember in the last one where the jester was all trying to get eternal power and he was a real butthole?
Yeah.
I think we're dealing with the same story. I have these little gems that I can turn on everywhere.
I think it might be the jester, but the thing is, he's not as tall as the jester, the guy I'm talking to.
I can pick up these.
He looks exactly like us.
He looks exactly like us.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in a room, and it's almost like a library, maybe? It's got a bunch of books that have been thrown all over the floor, and there's pictures of the abbot. There's all these lamps that look like crystals that I can turn on. They're purple crystals, and I can pick up these pictures. And you remember how when we were underwater in the last one, there were weird llamas and stuff?
Yeah.
They're kind of like that. They're just different animals. Like one looks like a bunny with swan wings, and it's got its tail. It has a beak that's biting its tail. And then there's another one where it's just like, it's like a kangaroo, but its neck is a lion and its tail is being bitten. So I'm not sure what to do with them yet.
Okay, so I'm in, like, an alchemy room, which has a bunch of bookshelves, but mostly all of the books have been thrown all over the floor. There's a grandfather clock that, a bird in the top comes out of every few minutes, or I think. There's a table and multiple other things notched down, and there's a picture of a two-headed white flamingo with a snail shell and mushrooms on its head. And then there's a goat lion bird with a snail on its back as well.
Okay, I have the goat lion bird with the snail shell and the bird. And I can pick them up. They're whole paint. Oh, wait. There's a book here.
I have a painting of someone. At the bottom, it has a plaque that says Fader God Ever, or whatever. And it says NEPIAS on the painting.
Oh. So I have something like that. It's a guy. And it has ESPIAN.
It's IAS for me.
So I have ESPIAN.
Okay.
You're not coming through for some reason, baby.
I have can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There's a table in my room, and throughout this entire room, there are random, glowing, or yellow glowing spots with, particles coming off them, and when I hover over it, it says place. And then, on the place up to the stairs, there's something I can inspect. It says something about don't touch the crystal or whatever.
Okay, so I've been turning the crystals on, so maybe I need to turn them off.
I have a puzzle that I need to operate, I think, to get it in the right place.
Okay, let me see if I can turn off the crystal.
Okay, there, I just finished that puzzle. I just had to. Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, never mind. Up the stairs, I have a bunny. I have a bunny with wings and a bird head coming out of its back, and the bird has purple in its mouth and is biting its own neck. And it has claws on the bottom. I have a picture of a llama with wings. I have a picture of that same llama I just described, only now he has a snail shell on his head. And then I have a picture of the, llama lion thing, except now instead of snail shell, there's a bird biting it's the same bird on the others. There's a music box, which underneath it says I need these things. There's a treasure chest, and there's another desk with a time limit I need to change. A green potion, I think, and another thing I need to play.
Okay, that's a lot of information.
I tried to explain it the best I could.
You did good. You did good. So we're gonna have to break through it one by one, but just keep taking track of everything, because... Oh! So I've got all these different pictures all over that I can pick up and I can place in different places. There is a grandfather clock with a cuckoo clock. My grandfather clock is set to, let's see, I'm terrible at time, so I'm trying to...
Understand time either, so I just kind of guessed.
What time is yours at?
I have no idea. I can't even tell time. They taught me how to tell time, but I just...
Mine's at 9 o'clock, and the cuckoo is the jester coming out. Little hand is the hour.
I still barely know where the numbers are. Little hand is the hour.
So remember, there's 3 in each section. So if the big hand is pointing up, it's like a 12, like that time on the, it's that hour.
So the big hand is pointing up.
Straight up.
Straight up, which I think means it just turned that hour.
Okay, and now pretend it's a compass and tell me which direction the little hand is, please.
If it was a compass, it would be... the hour would be pointing straight west.
Okay, so it's 9 o'clock, same time. Okay, I've got a bunch of crystals on my side that are purple. And I've pressed them, unfortunately, but I
have something on my side that I think coordinates with your crystal.
I do also have this thing that has a blue orb on top.
Wait, I can explain the picture I have.
Well, hang on, I think the crystals are the first part.
Yeah, but I think we need me to explain this for the crystal thing to make sense.
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so the thing I have on my side with the ball and the claw and all that, it has an arrow pointing towards the crystal that has a hand and an X over the hand. But it says that when my thing is lit up purple, it says you can touch it, and then that'll then light up the crystal, which will pop something out, I think.
I think I see that as well. It's sort of a round thing at the top that's purple, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have one of those on my side too, and if I look in the middle, there's sort of a fancy letter P.
If I look in the middle, there's fancy P too. So I'm guessing you have to touch. Oh, okay, so I get it. Thing that pops open is the screws on the side.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing when this lights up, you can touch your thing.
Or vice versa.
Your crystal. I don't have a crystal, I don't think.
I'm gonna put the picture back for now. I have the crystals all over.
Other picture I just found. Never mind, it's the same picture, just the second one. We could try doing when it lights up. Pressing it now. To the crystal, and I can tell you when mine lights up.
I have 2 crystals on my side that are lit up. And I can't get them to turn off. I accidentally lit them up.
Can you try anything you can try with your thing?
My crystals?
Not your crystals, but your ball thing.
I can turn all my crystals on. Oh! Actually, that opened, and now I've got a book in the middle.
I've got the book. We both have the book.
What does the book do?
Okay, so as soon as I picked up my book, you remember when I told you there were all those yellow drops?
Yeah.
The things? They're all gone now.
Okay.
As soon as I picked up the book, they all disappeared.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with the book.
Oh, there's another book.
Where?
In the clock. In the bottom of the clock, there's a book with the A.
Oh, okay.
I think there's books, and we have to do stuff to get them.
I have a bunch of pictures on my side. The pictures can be picked up and moved around. But I don't know how. I lit up all the crystals on my side. Can you light up all the crystals on your side, maybe?
I don't have any crystals on my side. The thing is, I have puzzle paintings, so...
I have puzzle paintings, too. I don't know what to do with them.
So, the puzzle paintings, they have a certain pattern. And so you have to move to operate them.
Do you know the pattern?
I think so, but they might be different on each side.
Okay, so I'm just gonna place them along the wall.
So, for the thing in the middle, on all 4 things, there should be one thing that's the same, and if you match those all up and all the other things around it match up, I think that means you've got it right.
What?
Okay, so mine are flowers.
Oh, yeah, I have that too.
They have a certain pattern, and if you flip them to match the pattern, everything else will match up.
I can't do that. So I see them on my side, but I can't do that. So that might be something that you can do on your side, and I see where they're all different.
Okay.
I see a hatch to the stairs. Collected works of Gabriel Hall.
One of my puzzles makes no sense. Wait, never mind. I made some. No. I'm gonna just leave that puzzle.
Is it the one by the cuckoo clock?
Now that one I figured out pretty easily. Oh, I forgot to say this before, but below one of my puzzles, I have a treasure chest with a red button on it.
Me too. And when you're done with that, if you can tell me what order the pictures go in, or where they're at, maybe I need to hang mine up in the same order as yours.
But you can move those pictures?
Yeah. I can pick them up and put them in different spots.
Okay, this makes no sense.
Why?
My puzzles, cause the things I need to match up are all in different corners. So if I match one of the patterns, one of the other patterns, mostly the ones that connect on the sides, they're out of order.
I saw that.
So, other than the one by the grandfather clock, which works perfectly and fits perfectly.
Maybe you have to make a different middle pattern in the middle.
Never mind. The one at the grandfather clock is out of order.
Yeah, it is. At least on my side. I don't know if I can see what you have, but I was just trying to figure out if you had different flowers in the middle, if it would make sense. But if you want, what we could try really quick is hanging the pictures in the same spot. So tell me where your pictures are on your side.
Okay, so my first picture is directly directly this way from my grandfather clock.
Okay, that
Cuckoo clock.
so directly on the same wall, or on the following wall, or where?
On the same wall.
Okay, not your puzzle picture. I'm talking about the pictures with the llamas and stuff.
Oh wait, never mind. Okay, so I have a stand next to one of the windows with drawers, and the painting with the lion deer thing and the snail shell, it's right on that stand, and then like this way from it is the bird with two beaks, mushrooms on its head, and the snail shell.
So I don't know what you mean when you say this way. So do you mean like, so I've got the one on the stand that's next to the drawers.
The one on the stand that's next to the open drawers with the book on top of it.
Uh-huh.
So if you were to look that way, if you were to on my
Left.
so there's a pile of books next to the stand.
Okay, I got you.
Corners is next to that.
So it's closer to the stairs that lead towards the door where we came in. But on the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about at the base of the stairs?
What do you mean?
So if you're going up the stairs and you go to the bottom of the stairs, there's a picture on the wall.
Which stairs?
The big stairs that go up in the library.
Okay, so there isn't one right next to there, but if you were to go up next to the cancel where the thing is, like, the corner is diagonal with the top is, like, closer to the very top of the stairs. It's the llama with the wings and the bird head. Or the bunny.
Okay, is it by the candelabra?
Bottom of the corner, if you were to take the bottom of the corner of the puzzle, it would lead just a bit, too far to be connecting corners with the paintings. But they're still close enough that they're basically on the same level. Now,
You're really confusing me. Okay, let's go to the same spot, okay? So I'm at the candelabra, and for me, I can...
so, by the candle on the stairs, that's below, the chandelier next to it, one is kind of center with the painting.
Hang on, I was upstairs. You're downstairs?
I'm on the stairs.
Okay, so you're on the stairs. Go... Okay, I see the little candelabra here. That one's the bunny swan?
Okay, so the bunny with the wing and the wand that's biting its own neck.
Okay.
That one goes kinda like it's fairly above, but like the corners almost match with the puzzle there.
Okay, I got you. So, yes, so the candelabra right next to the puzzle that you were working on. So there's another one at the very top of the stairs. What goes there?
Okay, so if you were to go to the top of the stairs, you see where the wood changes from the stairs to the floor?
Yes. I know, that's the one I'm looking at. What's the picture?
The picture is the bunny with the snail shell hat and the, like the same one before, only it has a snail hat.
Okay, now there's one right next to it, right next to the standing candelabra.
Have you placed that one down? Because I haven't explained where it is yet.
I placed the bunny with the snail shell, yes. There's only certain places where I can set them. So, let's go to the next one.
Next to the large candelabra with the bookshelf next to it, that one is the llama lion with the bird tail.
Okay, so let's see. I think I've got a few more spots.
It's up the stairs next to the large candelabra.
Okay, I can set one behind the desk next to your puzzle picture. What's that picture?
I don't have one behind the desk.
Next to your puzzle picture with the little chest?
No, there's not a painting there.
Okay.
Stairs, if you were to go downstairs though,
Uh-huh.
there's a painting of the bird with the snail shell on its butt and the
Little mushrooms.
head. It's right above the fireplace.
Okay, I've just got one other picture of the guy and he has writing on him.
So the guy with writing on it? Okay, so that one, right next to the door where we came in from. If you were to go to the little cubby, it's...
Okay, did that open something?
I heard something open.
I thought I did too. Ah! At the top of the stairs, there's an N.
Top of this... Oh! Okay. Now what else do we have to figure out?
Now you've got to figure out your puzzles.
I don't understand how those puzzles work, though.
Maybe just try all the different flowers in the middle until it looks like it's right. See if there's a way that it can be right.
There isn't a way that it's right.
Have you tried all 4 different flowers?
Yeah. On the one on the stairs, there is.
What's that? It cut out.
On the one by the stairs, there is no way it can be right.
Can any of them be right?
No.
I wish I could help you, girly, but this is one you gotta figure out.
Don't you have the same thing?
I can see them, but I can't interact with them.
Okay, so it seems like we have the same rooms.
Yeah, we have the same rooms, but we have different versions of it.
Oh, okay, this is weird. If you pick up the music box or the cube next to the ball thing, is there any weird things for you?
I don't think I can do any of the music box or anything, so that must be another puzzle on your side.
Okay, because when I pick up, like, the cube next to the ball thing we first figured out, the yellow things appear again.
Maybe there's a place where it needs to go.
But the second I put them down, it disappears.
So let me see. I see the music box that's on the bottom floor, kind of in the middle on the table next to the scales.
Huh?
So the music box for me, it's sort of a box that's open. It almost looks like a key, but it just has like a little music thing and a wind on the side. That to me is on the bottom floor, and it's on sort of a desk right in the middle, and it's right next to some a set of scales, like you would weigh one way or the other.
If you pick it up, if you can, does it do anything?
I can't pick it up. So it's another puzzle on your side.
Wait, where is the cube again?
I think I saw it. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on.
I think I have to put it where it is on yours.
I think you might be right. I'll look for the cube. Okay, so the cube is on the first floor. There's a small table at the bottom of the stairs, against the stairs. And that's where I have the brown thing that gave us the P.
Which side?
So at the bottom on the stairs, on the wall at the stairs. There's a chest of drawers, and it has the brown thing that opened up and gave us the P book.
Which side of it?
Okay, I get you. It's on the left-hand side.
Okay.
Oh my
We need
gosh,
to
I can
find-
turn the candelabras on and off.
Okay, so do you see a globe?
Do I see a glow?
A globe. Like a world globe.
Okay, let me see.
Like a small one?
Yes.
Handheld one? Where is it?
It's on the mantle by the snail shell bird, and it's on the left side.
Which snail shell bird?
The one on the fireplace, above the fireplace mantle, on the left-hand side of the fireplace mantle. I have a question for you after that.
Huh.
Finish that. Put that really quick.
I did.
In the middle of the room, next to where you put the cube, there's a candelabra standing on a little table.
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to go towards the cube.
Kind of.
Okay, but tell me which flames are on. But I want you to look at it the same way. So go walk against the thing with the cube, and then turn around and walk towards it. And then I need you to tell me, starting from left to right, which ones are on and which ones aren't.
Okay, so the very one on the very left is on.
Okay, how about the one next?
The one on the very left is on. The one right next to it is off.
Okay, that did something. I heard something.
Yeah, what did it do though? Yeah, this is actually a pretty fun puzzle.
This one's pretty good, actually. If we can figure out what we're doing.
Wait.
What?
So we'll figure out what opened later, but I think so. Go down to your puzzle by the cuckoo clock.
Okay.
Tell me which ones are in the middle.
So in the middle is the sort of small flower with pointy petals. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 petals pointing out, and it's got 4 smaller ones in the middle and 4 larger ones going out in the corners.
Okay.
Okay, and you keep cutting out for some reason.
So I think we have to. I think I have to match it.
I got you. Okay, okay. So
The one in the middle on the.
So the one on the middle, do you see how there's, don't look at the one on the middle because it's mismatched. It's different on the top and the bottom.
Okay.
So on the 2 sides, on the left and on the right, are sort of the flowers that have a bunch of flowers all around in the middle, the really big ones.
Okay, tell me what the bottom 2.
The bottom 2 are, they almost look...
Going in the middle on the bottom 2.
Okay, hang on. I was talking when you were talking, so what?
Okay, so the bottom 2, which 2 flowers are in the middle? Be left or right, or if they're the same.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with just what's in the middle, and it's the ones that look like the daisy with the long, skinny flower leaf.
Okay, so I have those 2. Now the top.
The 2 that look like cactus. Like they're just green and they're kind of red on the bottom.
Okay, now the one by the treasure chest. What's in the middle?
The one up at the top, that is behind the desk. The top, oh shoot, let's see. It almost has like double pointy flower leaves. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 pointy flower leaves and these really skinny but kind of frondy green flowers. Or not flowers, but leaves. So the leaves have several of the little... It's not the... So the 2 are... There's the ones that kind of look like heart shapes that are stacked. Those are the 2 on the bottom. And then the one that's on the top is the one that has sort of similar leaves, but it has the pointy flowers, or the pointy leaves. Does that make sense? So... Oh, something opened.
So now we have two things that we don't know where they are, but they're opened.
Fantastic.
We have to get the rooms to be exactly the same. Okay, so downstairs, one by the cuckoo clock, that's the one that opened when you did the puzzle.
Okay, I got an E.
Okay, now I don't know which one opened when you did the candle puzzle.
It's in the candle. It's in the front. It had an I.
Okay, so now it's my turn for one of the puzzles. The music thing, or the box with the kind of music looking box. Where does that go?
So on the bottom floor in the middle is a really big desk, and there's a set of golden scales on the right hand side. It goes in front of those golden scales.
Okay, and then the hourglass.
Find it. Done.
You know, like the timer glass.
Yep, I know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to find it in the room. Checking upstairs. Go slow. Run around.
Have you found it yet?
No. Oh, I have. Okay, so do you know where you set the globe?
Huh?
Do you remember where you set the globe on the fireplace?
Yeah?
There's a stack of books directly under that spot, and that's where the hourglass goes. There's... Okay, that opens something.
What did it open, though?
Oh. Check around where everything that you placed.
Okay, now we need to... Okay, how many things do we have? Oh, it's the treasure chest.
Upstairs?
Yeah. The grandfather clock is the last puzzle.
Wonder if it's gonna spell espionage.
No, it's gonna spell the Nepias.
Mine
At the door, it's gonna spell that.
Mine says ESPIAN, so maybe that's what I have to spell.
Okay, so I think the next one... Wait, what's the one below the grandfather clock for you?
It's A. But maybe we have to spell it in different directions.
P is A too.
Yeah.
So I have PNSEI.
And mine is ESPIAN.
What letters do you have?
I have all of them but A. So that's on my painting. Remember there's the painting that has the guy right by the door where we came in?
Yeah.
He has writing on him that says ESPIAN.
ESP?
E as in Emily, S as in Sam, P as in Paul, I as in ice cream, A as in apple, N as in Nancy.
Okay, so I get it. We have the letters flopped a bit.
Yeah, so we have to find the last puzzle. It might be on your side though, so look for things that you can interact with.
You do the same.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure this one might be you because I've done more than you.
I think we both need luck. I have a feeling it might be something with the clock itself. There's symbols on the side of my clock. Are there symbols on the side of your clock?
Let me check.
It's on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
Okay, can you interact with them at all?
Yes.
Okay, so
What's the top one on for you?
4. It has 4 little dial.
Last one?
3. And then there's one at the bottom that's just an open circle.
Okay, which one of the prongs is on?
What?
If you're looking at the thing, what the first one, which one of those 4 things is it on?
Okay, I'm not sure what you're asking, baby, because I can just see it at the end.
So the symbols on the clock. I need you, the first one that has the 4 things. Which one of those 4 things is the arrow on?
There's no arrow for me. The only thing that I can tell you is that there's, like, if it were a clock, it would be,
Okay, does it have a dot?
no. I mean, it's got a circle in the middle.
Does the circle have a red dot on it?
So on my side, I have 3 gold spheres on the side of it, and then 1 gold ring at the bottom. And if I'm going from bottom to top, or I'll just start at the top. So the one on the top has, if it were a clock, there's 4 little red lines that are going up from the circle, and they start at, let's see, it would be 10 o'clock. So 10, 11, 12, and end at 1, 8, or 1.
Okay, now which one is different?
Well, I can tell you there's one in the middle, and that one has, going from 9 o'clock, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different red lines going off from it, and it ends around 2 o'clock.
The first one on the very...
I don't know what's different because I don't know what it looks like for you.
Okay, so I have the same spheres, the gold things. I have 3 of them. I have red arrows coming off and red dots where the arrows are. The first one has 4 different things, all of the times you said. The second one has 6, and the last one has 3. There's that, where that red circle, the empty red circle is, it has a button for me. I have to match whatever is different on your side, I have to match.
I don't have any buttons at all. So on my side, what it looks like, I don't have any arrows or any buttons.
I know, that's exactly what. Is anything different on the lines coming out the circle?
There possibly is. I'm trying to tell you where the lines coming off the circle are.
I know where they are. You have said it.
Okay, but what I'm saying is maybe you need to change the direction so that they're facing the same way.
I can't change the direction.
Can't change. So I'm kind of. Yours looks totally different than mine. Okay. Coming over to look. Well, if we know that the time is 9 o'clock, I don't know. Maybe play with them and see if there's something that makes sense on. When you press the buttons, what happens?
The arrow moves.
Okay, the arrows move. Now, are they all the same size arrow?
Yes.
Maybe you need to move them into the same position as the lines on mine. So the first arrow on the top, try moving it to 10 o'clock.
Okay. Second.
Make it go to 9
For the second.
for the second.
Okay.
Third, go to 11 o'clock.
That's incorrect.
Okay, did it reset it?
No. It's making a different noise.
Yours is making a different noise?
I think you have to do something.
Okay, hang on. Try moving the second one, or try moving the second one to 9 o'clock and the other two straight up.
Incorrect.
Okay. So, see, we've got to figure this out. There's some sort of, and we're going to have to go here in a minute.
Yeah, so we should figure this out before we leave.
I know, but we got to go soon. So we better hurry up.
Yeah.
All right, so try moving the top one to 11 o'clock. I wonder if there's any clues. Okay, you saw how mine was set up, so play with it a little bit.
I don't understand yours at all.
The Secret of Time. There's nothing different on any of these to indicate anything that would be the same. The only thing is I think it's got to be at 9 o'clock. But maybe move the second one to something different. Isn't that right? 1, 2, 6, 7. The one on the bottom only has 3 spots. It has 11, 12, and 1.
I could just look it up so we are not late. It's the last thing.
Just put them all on 1 o'clock and just see.
No.
Put them all on noon. What?
I don't think they're all supposed to be matching. You probably have a clue somewhere.
Turn around. You saw what I saw. There aren't that many options, though, honestly. Let's think about this. We've got 4, 6, and... Alright. We're out of time. Our alarm just went off. Come on.
I could just look it up real quick so it's saved.
At least we would know how to do it. Alright, so here's what you want to do. The top one, put it at 1 o'clock. The bottom, or the middle at 11. And the third one at 1 o'clock.
That's incorrect.
That's what the guide says.
What is it again?
It says 1 o'clock for the top, 11 o'clock for the middle, and
Bottom?
1 o'clock.
But it says that's incorrect.
Okay, hang on. They're responsible for the sound. Frequency of the sound of the cuckoo. First player must explain this to the second player, and he must adjust the parameters of his watch, the clock of the first player, and then clicks the button below after execution. That doesn't make sense. Okay, it says the first player has divisions to the right of the clock, and the second has switches in the same place. They're responsible for the sound of the clock, the beat, frequency, sound of the cuckoo. The first player must explain this to the second player. So you're the first player, and he must adjust the parameters of his watch to the clock of the first player. There's a watch, and then clicks the button below. After execution...
Okay, I get it. So, your clock, what does it sound like? Like, what is like when it isn't cuckooing, it sound like?
It's just like a tick, 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 tick.
It's a tick.
It's real light. It's like if you were tapping metal.
Okay. Okay, now, how fast are the ticks happening?
Tick, 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 tick.
Okay, now what does the cuckoo sound like?
It's like cuckoo, cuckoo. It's like a little whistle. It's like a woohoo, woohoo. It's very light. It's just like a light. It's like a woohoo. Woohoo. The first part is a tick, 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 tick. Maybe the cuckoo's wrong?
Okay, how light is the thing?
It's just like, I mean, it's not super light. It's maybe, it's like a tick, tick, tick. Oh, it's sort of like a hoo-hoo, hoo-hoo. Huh? It'll be okay. We've got a few minutes. I gave us a few minutes. What, you want me to listen to it? Come on.
Faster than you originally.
I don't know. I'm wondering if the lines on this side also have to do with it. You want me to try, baby? Okay. You do this side, I'll do that side. Come on.
There's probably more legitimate versions of people playing this stream, but Okay, so the people on the thing.
Go get yours.
The people on the...
Okay. Yeah, they're different. So they have to be different how we set them up. Now, where do we put them though? That's the question. Where do they get placed? Maybe on the shelf upstairs? Gotta get going in a minute, I know.
Where do we put them?
I don't know. I'm trying on some of the bookshelves. Oh, here. The bookshelf on the bottom right next to the fireplace. So I think yours has to be whatever yours says.
Or maybe it has to be whatever the other says.
Maybe, but try yours first. Just make it the NES, whatever.
Yeah, so what's yours?
ESPIAN. ESPIAN.
Okay, mine is NEPIASN.
NEPIAS.
IAS.
There we go. Baby. We finished it. So now we gotta get going, but the door by the fireplace. Uh-oh. We're back in church with the organ player. Do you see the organ player? Is that the jester?
I don't see any of what you're saying.
Song alone until again you take the throne, cursed by powers undivine.
But we probably have to get going now.
We do, hang on. Go put your shoes on.
They're already on.
Be loyal, a servant in life.
I'm watching the jester.
Hand to wield the knife.
There's no time to watch the jester. We have
That trickster fooled, hope forlorn and ridiculed, eternally cursed by.
It's only gonna take us 20 minutes to get there.
To be a ruin of me again. I slave to stand the test. You shall atone. I do not jest. Now tempted by
You do realize I have the power to leave and make you leave.
Stop. We have plenty of time. It's fine.
Oh. My king, cherish your infernal power, because tonight the moon will call your final hour.
Okay. Well, we had a little concert. checking out this crazy pants scene real quick. Are you in a church?
No.
Do you see crabs?
No.
You will.
I will not, because I'm in a completely different room.
Ooh, I have weird letters.
Okay, Mother,
Ah,
you're the one who was trying to force me to be quick.
we've got 10 minutes. Calm down. Oh, we're gonna have mandrakes. Mandrakes and flowers and crabs. Oops. All right. We'll wrap this up. I don't know. I appreciate anybody that was there. So hopefully we're going to get through this. So have a great night and thanks for hanging out, guys.